We all want a thriving garden, and for me this means I would have to come out here and water the garden every single day, especially in the summer, sometimes even up to 3 times a day. We don't get a lot of rain out here in Southern California. So today I'm really excited to show you this RainPoint Wi-Fi irrigation water timer that I've installed. It has been saving me so much time and water in the garden that I didn't know was possible. This is a system that they sent me. By the way, RainPoint is the sponsor of this video. Let me share with you the features that are available with the system, and then I'll show you guys the irrigation tour in this garden, the things that I've been working on to help save me time and effort in the garden. I'll also share with you the plans that I have in mind for more irrigations that I'm going to continue building. It is getting warm. Spring is here. So in this system, it comes with a Wi-Fi hub, which also has the socket, and this is the Wi-Fi timer. The Wi-Fi hub gets plugged inside your home between your router and the timer. Just put in 4 AA batteries into the Wi-Fi timer, and you just basically download their app, pair the devices, and then they will pretty much prompt you to do the rest that's needed. And if you're stuck, they also have a great customer service, which I actually ended up needing some help. I was not able to get the irrigation plan settings, so I reached out to them. They have a number that you can contact and chat with them through WhatsApp. Within the hour, I got a response. The technician called me and basically took me through all the steps that I needed help with. The system can also communicate with Google Assistant and Alexa. I don't use any of that, so it does not apply to me. Just want to show you how I've installed this system so far. I started off with a splitter here. One side is for just regular watering with the hose, and then this side is the irrigation system. I got the Boogie Blue filter, and then this is where the Wi-Fi timer starts. You are supposed to put the timer vertically, but I have to set mine laying down flat because it's just the spigot is so low to the ground, and I wanted to add a filter for the irrigation. That's why mine looks like this right now, but if you have ways to improve this, be sure to let me know in the comments. So this system comes with 2 zones. I got zone 1 going that direction and zone 2 going that side. If I need additional zones, I can get another timer to add to the app and do all the adjustments from there. My watering system just happens to be on the sunny side, but this timer is waterproof and UV proof. To set when you want the irrigation to come on, you just go to the app, get to the plan tab, and then do the settings, and you are allowed to do up to 3 irrigation plans per day, any time of the week. Another thing that I find super cool is that you can also set it for the misting system. You can set it to come on, for however many minutes or down to the seconds. What I have set up is for the mist to come on every 10 minutes throughout the 7 hours, and each time it'll come on for 7 seconds. Once I found out about the mist setting, I knew that there's so much more that I could do around here, such as getting the mist on for the seedlings. If you need to baby the plants, I can grow more tropical plants, humidity-loving plants such as, gingers and turmerics, and you can even put a greenhouse up if you want, having a misting system. Now that I have a Wi-Fi irrigation system in place, this would mean that I can access the app to control this system anywhere in the world as long as I have internet. And let's just say if the Wi-Fi does fail in the house or something, the timer already have saved the information that I put in, so the timer will still continue to do the watering. It does not need the Wi-Fi to, to communicate it to water. The Wi-Fi is for me to enter the app so that I can, make adjustments to the system. Now I'm guessing you're going to want to see how the irrigation water the plants. Let's just say it's been an extra hot day and I want to give the plants a little more water. I just need to go to the app, get to the manual, and I have it set for 1 minute. I'm just gonna press play. And now I want you to listen. So there it is, it's dripping. So the first zone, I actually got the line behind all the planters. This is a 3/4 inch irrigation tubing. I got this line that would run all the way down that direction. This is a 1/4-inch drip tubing that I plugged up because there used to be a different, like a shorter pot here in my older garden design. I actually got part of the irrigation set up a while ago, but I had issues with the previous timers, so I've been hand watering all this time, and now I'm finally getting it done. So the tubing basically just runs all the way across or down this line here. Eventually I'm going to set up, you know, the planter with irrigation as well. I just haven't thought of exactly how I want to do it. Do I want to run bigger lines here or like just drip irrigations across this tall bed? Yeah, so my garden used to be low to the ground like this. That's why I got the lines running up really short. And then with this GreenStalk planter, I'm actually thinking of putting the line here and then direct it up so it can water itself on the top. And then the line pretty much goes all like around here, right there. And then this is the tubing. It goes up, 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 right there. This is the bed that I recently added this line to. So I got the irrigation tubing down there and it just comes up like this. Sometimes I just like to add a couple of adjustable emitters just in case if certain plants like a little more water than others. See these wet spots? That's where the drips came out of, and that's where I will be planting. I was not expecting the irrigation system would help save that much water until I actually had it running. And that's because I'm not wasting any water by getting them directly in the base of the plants rather than hand watering. It would just splash everywhere and you're kind of wasting water. I mainly use drip lines for the garden, and then I did add some emitters in certain areas. But to my surprise, I was only using 2 gallons of water each minute to water most of this side of the garden, which is the sunny side, and some of the front area. But if I was watering by hand, it would take 10 gallons of water to get half of the patio. I actually took that same irrigation line out to the front. So just like that, and it goes up under the rows. I got the drip line right there. In this large container, I just have the line wrapped around it. And then, oh, found myself a mulberry. The mulberry season is about to start here for us. All right, let's go back inside. Okay, now I'm going to show you zone 2. It goes this way. I actually got the emitters designed out just for this planter. And since I got this line up, I actually kept it up there, and it kind of goes around this area. And here are my air plants, and now I don't have to come out here and mist them or water them. I'm eventually going to switch out all the mist to be on like just its own zone, because right now it's sharing the same line or the same zone with the emitters, because I used to have hanging pots here. So this means I can have hanging pots, even the ones that are a bit hard for me to get to watering by hand. I can just stick the emitter there and have it water the hanging pots. If I want to, I can actually probably close up the space with like a plastic tarp to form more of like a greenhouse here. I also got a bunch of plant starts here. I actually ship plants, so if you guys are interested, I'll leave the website in the description box for you. Here are the capers. So I can actually put maybe a drip irrigation on these trays and let it water the trays. That way I don't have to hand water these plant starts. And let me just get up here. Here are my plant starts right up there with the trays. So if I really wanted to, I can even guide the irrigations to these trays and water them. Oh, speaking of that, here's the time for the misting to come on. Let me show you. It's dripping. Oh, it goes on so fast. Because I've placed these irrigation tubings in, I can just punch holes wherever I like and probably put another emitter, like just a drip line down here to water the Mr. Stacky. And even hitting just a manual setting is still a lot faster than me having to come out and hand water. And over here, this is more of the shade side of the garden. I probably would put it on its separate zone so that it can, it doesn't require as much water as the sunny side. If you're interested in this system, I'll leave a link in the description box. If you are hand watering your garden, or if you think that watering is such a chore and that keeps you away from growing a garden, I highly recommend that you put in an irrigation system. You do not need a Wi-Fi system, but I think it really helps. You are able to, manage it anywhere in the world. Once you put in the time and effort to put the irrigation system together, from this point on, the garden will be taking care of itself. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see a video on how I put together the irrigation. But yeah, if you enjoy this content, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Check out my website at wendiland.com for some plants and seeds. Thank you to RainPoint for sponsoring this episode, and thank you guys for making this far in the video. I really appreciate it. I'll see you right back here in the next one. Bye.